Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Takara Tomy Transformer figure, and this is the Studio series, and the figure I'm showing you guys is Megatron. So here's the box, and if you're the type of people that want to save the box, there's an easier way to open this box without damaging it, without even taking the tape off. You could actually open it from the bottom. It's quite easily. Just open it from the bottom and take the whole figure out, and once you're done with it, you can put it back in the box. It'll look almost exactly new. Alright, and here's the back of the box. There's a little information. Welcome to pause and read that. And then a couple of pictures of Megatron here, and then other figures that are available. So let's get Megatron on the packaging. And here's Megatron out of the box, and I must say this is by far my favorite Megatron out of this size. Yeah, from movie series, I guess. Yeah, because even the only other Megatron that I like more would be the Masterpiece cartoon Megatron. But for movie Megatron, I think this is definitely my favorite. And it's not a leader class, it's a new scale, it's their Studio series, so it's a little shorter. Let's give you a height measurement. Alright, so while I'm at it, I might as well show you a comparison. Megatron stands about 7.5 inches in height, and Optimus Prime here is from the same line. He stands about 6.5 at the most. So yeah, here's the scale difference between the two. Megatron on the left, Optimus Prime on the right, and again, these are both Studio series figures. And here's the side view of Megatron. And if you notice, you can see there's a huge hole in the torso section. And once you lift those arms up, then you could clearly see a giant hole in the middle there. And here's the back side of Megatron. And out of all the iterations of Megatron, this is definitely by far the most accurate of them all that we have gotten. And this one is based off of Revenge of the Fallen Megatron design. Here's the other side. And here's the front. So let's get a closer look at the detailing on this Megatron here. Head sculpt, it's absolutely gorgeous. Really like the detailing. I'll zoom out a little bit so you guys can see the rest of him. Body looks great. Legs are also nicely done, and the only complaint I have are the feet. The feet itself is pretty good. The only thing I have an issue with is that inner piece right there. It doesn't lay flat. So you can see it extend out a little bit, and it's a little further down than the rest of the sole. So when he's standing, he's not quite balanced. He's a little wobbly, but still, it's okay. Not the best. And here's a good look at the arm. And the blade, you could actually rotate it back so it doesn't stick out as much. And once you flip it back, it'll look like this. And then on the other side, there's the little arm. And the fingers are articulated, and it is made out of a rubbery plastic. And it can expand out like that. And Megatron got really good range of motion. Over at the shoulder, he could swing forward and back, and then also outwards. And there's a swivel joint around the bicep, and there's also a hinge joint around the elbows. Same with this side, exactly the same. And then again, articulate the fingers, And on this side, the claw, this piece here could actually swing back. And that's about it. And then as for the head, it is on a ball joint. You can see the ball joint right there. And he has no articulation around the torso section, but around the hips, see he has full range of motion. Raise his leg about that much, and then there's also a swivel joint around the bicep, the thigh section, and then he can bend the knee, and there's a little ankle rocker for the foot there, and you can get him do a pose like this. And here's another pose. You look at those feet. They aren't planted on the ground perfectly. There's only a little bit of an ankle tilt, but that inner piece does get in the way quite a lot. And I don't even think that's accurate at all. But, due to transformation, it is there. I just wish it would have been able to tug it away a little better than what we have right now, but still, this is an amazing Megatron figure. Oh, and then one thing I don't like are these thigh pieces. They do tend to pop off quite easily, especially during the transformation. And you can see he can look up quite a bit. It's because of that articulated head with that ball joint, and also another swivel joint where his head can tilt up and down. Overall, I am liking this Megatron quite a lot. I wouldn't mind getting a second one, just so I have one that I could customize. Either remove these pieces, because most likely I'm just gonna, if I were to modify this guy, maybe I'll repaint it so it's actually more of a silver paint instead of a gray plastic, and I might take these two pieces off just to make him look a little bit better, but still, or maybe stuff something inside the torso section so it doesn't look so hollow. But overall, this is a great figure, which I don't mind getting in the second one. And this is gonna set you back only $30 for something this size, which is quite a bargain actually for a Megatron that looks this good. Alright, and here's Megatron in tank mode. Now, I'm not exactly sure that I transformed this thing correctly or not, but there are two tabs that's supposed to connect the chest to the treads. They don't tend to stick. They don't tend to tab in properly. So yeah. And the tab that I'm referring to is this little one right here, and it's supposed to connect to the intersection of that tread section right there. But it doesn't stay put though. I'm not sure why, but that's just how it is. So I'm gonna put the legs back together. And here's tank mode from the front. Now, I'm not exactly sure whether the head's supposed to be facing forward, but the original version that we had, the original version from Hasbro that came out quite a few years ago, the leader class version has the head sticking forward, so I figured I'd just keep it that way. But you could actually rotate the head down so it's not facing forward, but I actually prefer it this way now because of the Hasbro version. And here's a side view of the tank. Quite nice. Quite happy with the design. And the cannons, these two cannons, you could raise it up and down. This one, you could push it down but not up. This is as high as it will go. It is made out of a softer plastic, so it doesn't, it won't, you won't have an accident of poking someone in the face with it. And here's the back side of the tank. And here's the bottom of the tank. And the top. And one last look at the vehicle mode. So at the end of the day, I do highly recommend this Megatron. Same with Blackout. Brawl, it's okay, not so much, but Megatron definitely worth getting. And just want to show you guys a comparison between the Decepticons. Brawl on the left, Megatron in the middle, and Blackout on the right. So yeah, there you go. There's the Studio Series Megatron from Takara Tomy. Thanks for watching.